the president promised a lot of things.
Okay.
And that is what Kenyans want him to do.
One of the things that the president promised and he has not done. Name for me one.
I can name over
I just want one.
over 10. But let me mention one.
Yes.
All right. So one of them, he promised that education will actually be free.
Okay.
From secondary to the university.
Okay.
As we speak right now, is it free?
He introduced a new policy where you borrow loan.
We don't want a new policy.
Okay.
You said it is free.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Kenya.
Hello, great people of the internet. Thank you and welcome to Inside the Headlines, a channel that gives you insight analysis of Kenyan most trending political issues. In studio today, I'm joined by a great friend of mine. I believe by now you all know him. He is a government antagonist. Today we don't have a protagonist. He will come later. Speak nonsense about the government. But we have just have to give him time. Moses Oweno,
yes.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
I know today you are safe.
I'm very safe.
Your friend is not here. What's new in the opposition?
Yeah, a lot of things are new.
Yeah.
There are so many politicians joining the opposition side, which is a good news to the opposition.
Okay.
And in fact, we are proposing that by next year, the government would actually be paying people to vie on their tickets.
Are you trying to say that the government is not working? They will look for
no one wants to lose the election by vying on the especially people are siding with the government.
In which area?
Everyone is in the position.
Is it in the mountain?
No, everywhere.
Including where power is coming from?
Yes, including the Rift Valley. You know the likes of Alfred Keter.
No, Alfred Keter has always been on the other side. So that's not new. Alfred Keter has always on the other side.
So I'm advising our viewers, if you want to buy, please buy using the opposition ticket. You will win very early in the morning.
So you said they will win if they vie in opposition?
Yes.
Including Oburu, to go vie for senator using DCP. Are you normal? But you're saying that the opposition is getting a lot of people, but there's a lot of wrangles in this house. What is happening in your opposition, young man?
Yeah, the wrangles are expected, and some of them have been dealt with candidly, and some are still in the process of being settled. So, and that is something normal where people are. People will always have a diverse opinion, and that is what makes us as a people. It's only that we need to come together and know what we want, and that is what we should follow.
So the opposition is no longer united.
They're united.
How?
They're united.
How? And we saw some people, the likes of a PNU leader, Peter Munya, giving out press conference, went to JKL Live, said that they should not be treated as an equal partner because Rigathi is treating them like they're kids. What's happening?
You need to also be cognizant about something, is that some of these opposition outfit that are coming right now, some of them have never been in opposition.
Okay.
All right. So that is still a question. And sometimes if they're surrounded by a lot of masses, they forget themselves and they can pronounce certain things which some parties might not deemed as respectful.
Okay.
Yes.
So the likes of JB Muturi, Peter Munya, these people, when Rigathi says that they have to fold their party and join DCP, what does this one show the people of the mountain? That we, as mountain, we need just to have one party or we just have one person who is talking? What is it, Bwana? The opposition is not united. You have to accept that.
I still believe that, and this is what I'm saying from the opposition side. Opposition are united. We just need to sit down and look at these differences that we are having. How can it be sorted out? Like the issue that we are talking about around the mountain region.
Yeah.
Remember, there are some people who have developed their political parties,
Okay.
and telling them one day that they need to fold them because maybe you are the man at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe the next day they will also be the men at the moment. So you cannot tell them to fold their political party and join one. Remember, that is also not the spirit of our constitution.
Okay.
That is why we repealed Section 2L of the Constitution in 1992 to allow the formation of more political parties. So we need diverse opinion.
Okay.
Yes. So, yes.
I want to go back to the words of Nairobi gubernatorial aspirant Gakuya. Gakuya said that DCP cannot and will never join Azimio. But we were saying that Azimio is likely to be the vehicle that the opposition are going to use. So does it mean that DCP is getting out of the united opposition?
No, I think these people, like I told you, these people, some of them have never been in opposition.
Okay.
And remember, these are people who are recently, they just came from the government recently.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is why you are seeing there is a little bit of a disconnect.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, because these are people from the government, and remember, the last time they were campaigning against Azimio.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're still fearful that maybe the people will not receive Azimio well in their region, because remember the last time they were campaigning, especially around the mountain, they were campaigning Azimio la Umoja.
Okay.
So they still have that kind of phobia.
Okay.
All right. Maybe they deemed as if they join Azimio, then people will reconnect. Yeah, which is something that is totally different.
Okay.
Yes, Azimio of today is not Azimio of yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and this coalition needs to continue to fulfill its mandate of joining the next government.
Now, the next question, but before we go there, just a follow-up question. You've said that some region will not resonate well with Azimio, heading to the experience of the past election that was in 2022.
Yes, but remember they were calling it Kuzimia.
Kuzimia.
Yes.
So, but you said, I think in one of the videos that we done, that some of the areas were decampaigning an individual, not a party. So why are we bringing a coalition to decampaign a coalition? The person whom some of these community were decampaigning is already dead. So is there any impact that Azimio is going to... And remember, this Azimio leader is led by the former president. And the former president, as a patron, maybe is foreseeing something that if we are united under one umbrella, then we might have a strong voice. But some people are not sitting well with the sentiments of the president. What is happening? Just be open. Nobody will send you away.
All right. At least I'm now safe.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this. What is happening? I think some of the opposition members, maybe the NIS and the government experts, might be using them unknowingly.
So the opposition is not united, because if you have NIS inside the opposition...
No. The NIS are not there.
Okay.
But the way they are behaving.
Who? The NIS or the people in the opposition?
The people in the opposition. Some of them, the way they are behaving, they are working to the advantage of the government.
Now,
right?
Just a minute. If
Yes.
you're working towards or in advantage of one person, meaning that you're working with that person. So are you trying to say that some of the opposition leaders are in government what are in opposition but working for the government?
Not really that. Let me explain.
Go ahead.
So, like for example, as you look at it in this manner, right now Gachagua has a big following.
Yeah.
All right, and because he has a big following, that might make him think that is the man who should actually lead the whole coalition. All right, and that might tend to drive the rest away.
Okay.
Okay, that is why I'm saying they might be acting to the advantage of the government unknowingly. Remember, the government wants opposition to be divided.
Okay.
That is what they want.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So maybe the Gachagua might be working on the unknowingly to the advantage of the government by trying to divide the opposition.
Okay.
All right. So, like when you look at right now, there are so many principles that they are in Azimio, but some of them have not been able to achieve what they are supposed to achieve, like in terms of consolidating their regions, so that when they come on table, at least the whole opposition, they have a good number to send the president or to take the president home.
Okay.
Right. But as you see, what is happening right now, one principle has been able to have a big following, and now it think that is now better than the rest. So what does this one brings? It brings division.
Okay.
All right. Because if we are all principles, now you think that you are better than us. What are you doing? You are dividing. And when you are dividing the opposition, it is to the advantage of the government. That is why I'm saying the opposition leaders need to be very keen. Okay. Right? Because some of their action might actually be to the advantage of the government.
Now, you are an educationist, right?
Yes.
We have chief principal.
Yes.
We have senior principal. We have principal. Right?
Yes.
All these people are in leading school.
Mm.
They have different titles.
Yes.
Based on the level that they lead.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Mostly we have senior principal leading national schools. Right?
Yes.
They are called senior principal because first, the population in these schools are more compared to sub-county schools.
That's true.
You have an opposition. You've said that one person may be having a huge following. Mm. Let's say of about 10 million. Mm. Then you have another person having a following of 1,000. Why do you want that person to have equal right to the other one?
Yeah, it is. You know, sometimes because you want unity, there are certain things that you need to compromise.
Okay.
All right. Yes, we know that you have a big following. It might be at the moment. Remember,
yeah,
a day in politics can be a very long time.
Okay.
Maybe the next person, let's say Peter Munya, might also be trending the next period.
Then
maybe towards the election.
Why should he wait until he starts trending? Today, now we have somebody who's trending. Why?
Remember Rigathi Gachagua, by the default that he was impeached.
Yeah.
Immediately he received the sympathy from his people. And the way he was trying to explain to them that I've been sent away from the government because of you people, I was fighting for you. So immediately the people from his region embraced him. You cannot compare with the rest of the people. They still don't have that kind of acceptance, right, so to speak. All right. So that is why I'm saying maybe the next day, the other person, maybe Matiang'i, would still have that kind of support.
And right? My question is,
yes,
currently there is somebody who is having a huge following.
Yes.
Why can these people just recognize that you have a huge following, you be our leader, we will follow whatever you say? What is so difficult on that?
Yeah, that is still acceptable, and that is why most of the opposition leaders, they are consolidating their areas. They are still in the process.
Okay.
All right. So it is early to decide that right now you are now the big person. Okay.
Okay.
As we try to consolidate our area, let us also be cognizant and respect other parties and those individuals.
Which criteria will the united opposition use to determine their leader?
The obvious that has always been there, it is number one, how many numbers are you going to bring?
How do you know the numbers? Because first, you don't know how many are going to vote for you. Which data are you going to rely on?
Okay, so the data that you rely on is you look at, for example, in a given area, you can clearly see that this person has a following.
How do you know that these people are following this person?
No, number one,
you talk about people coming to your campaign trail.
No, not that way. You've talked about the all Kalau by-election.
Okay,
that was a clear demonstration that the DCP has a big following.
What if the people of all Kalau love the person and not a party? How did you know that they loved the party? That's why they voted for that party, and not an individual.
They were saying they want DCP. So they were saying they in fact they voted for DCP, not the individual.
Okay.
Yes, that's the truth.
Okay.
And Abuna, let me tell you something.
Yes.
You know, if these opposition leaders are not consolidating and working together respectfully, they are going to repeat the same thing that happened in 1992.
Okay.
You know what happened? Moi vied, right? They were opposition leaders. Yeah. Instead of uniting together, what they did is they ran independently. Everyone was so that I'm the best.
And I'm projecting the same thing that happened.
I'm the best. So this I'm the best brings division. All right. So you will find that Ogingodinga ran, right? Kenneth Matiba was there. Yeah. Mwai Kibaki also. And if you look at the votes that they got, if they were supposed to vie together in one ticket, they would defeated Moi by a landslide. But what happened? Because they were divided, then Moi won the election.
The former CS for Trade and Industry, Moses Kuria, sent a cryptic message saying that Rigathi Gachagua should prove him wrong if they don't make a pact with the president before August. Is there any possibility of Mr. Rigathi working with the president before election?
You cannot in politics. You cannot say no to anything.
Okay.
They can be working even right now, and you don't know. Or any other person can be working with the government.
So why do we need opposition?
That is why we normally have as snitches and maybe people who are trying to get the information and take to the other side.
So we don't have opposition. That's what you're trying to say.
No, opposition is there, but
then who is in that opposition? If you're saying that they might be working together, who is there?
What I'm saying is, you ask me a question. That is, I'm answering your question. That in politics, anything is possible. All right.
So there is a possibility of Rigathi working with Ruto.
There could be a possibility. We cannot rule it out.
According to you, is there any possibility of Ruto working with Rigathi now?
No, according to me right now, they are not working together. But what I don't want to rule out is that politicians can always work together.
Is there any possibility of them working together next year before election?
Okay, in my view, there is no possibility, but I don't want to rule it out as well.
Now, is the opposition really united, according to you?
They are united.
What shows the unity?
They are united because, as we can follow the statements that have been coming out.
Okay.
All right. So, and they have one agenda is to make the president one term, and that is the song. So they are united in that. They are united in one mission.
So how will sending the president home pay Kenyan debts? How will sending the president home build the economy? How will sending the president home fix the healthcare? If the only thing that the united opposition can say is to make Ruto one term, how is that one going to help somebody who is not employed in my home village of Kojwach?
Okay, there is something that we need to understand about, and that is a good question. There is something that we need to understand about when the opposition are saying one term.
Yeah.
All right. When the opposition saying one term, it means that you are not working as per the expectation of the wananchi. Okay. So you are one term because the health sector is not working. You're one term because there is overtaxation. You're one term because the economy is in shambles. You are one term because you promised to give people job. There are no jobs. Okay, you are one term because the infrastructure, even in the capital city, there are a lot of potholes. So that is the meaning of one term. It doesn't mean that the idea is only that take the president home. So there is a clear plan.
After one term, what?
There is a clear. So after one term,
Yeah.
is what I'm counting. So after one term, roads.
How do you make those roads? That's the question that most people are asking.
Yes.
How do you make them?
So this is there is I think there is a disconnect somewhere.
No. You've said after one term, then we build the road. How do you make those roads?
Yes.
That's what people are asking.
It is
not one term.
Yes, I think people who are asking how.
I'm asking not people. I'm asking.
All right, so let me answer you in this manner.
Yes.
So it is, how are you going to make roads?
Exactly.
Yes, our constitution is very clear on how we raise money and spend the money. All right, that is why we have the current expenditure and what?
So are you saying
the current,
Are you
right?
trying to say that
So
the current
what I'm saying,
a minute.
yes.
Are you trying to say that the current government is not using the constitution? They don't know the constitution. What the constitution has spelled on how to raise the revenue.
The current government, they are raising the revenue, but there is misprioritization of the projects that they are doing.
They are building the Rironis Mao Summit Road. Is that not a road?
No, that is okay. That is good. We appreciate that, but we want the president to do more. You remember, the president promised a lot of things.
Okay.
And that is what Kenyans want him to do.
One of the things that the president promised and he has not done. Name for me one.
I can name over.
I just want one.
Over 10. Let me mention one.
Yes.
All right. So one of them, he promised that education will actually be free.
Okay.
From secondary to the university.
Okay.
As we speak right now, is it free?
He introduced a new policy where you borrow loan.
We don't want a new policy.
Okay.
You said it is free. That's what Kenyans want.
For you to make something, for you to change something which is existent,
yes.
It has to be a policy. And that's what the president has done. Or what do you mean?
What I mean and what Kenyans mean is this.
Yeah.
If you say that you are going to do X, you have to do that. All right?
Okay.
You don't bring a new thing which is not working for the Kenyans.
Okay.
We want you to solve the problems, not to create the problems.
Okay.
All right? As we speak right now, the government has created a lot of problems. All right? And that is what the opposition want to solve.
Now, I just want to help the opposition.
Yes.
You cannot continue singing one term. You must have a clear policy that after this one term, we are going to correct the mess that you think the government has created by doing so or this and this and this.
Yes.
You cannot just be on top of this SVU saying one term. After, will people eat that one term after election? Yes, say, okay, the president has gone back home. So what next?
Okay. So let me say this. So this one term, all right? It is the slogan. That is the slogan. When you are campaigning, there has to be a slogan. So the slogan at the moment is one term, but there is a deeper meaning of this one term which I've explained. So
you've explained. What have you explained?
If they get, that is why Edwin Sifuna on his interview with Yvonne Okwara, he said he has a team of experts who are working on their manifesto and ways to solve the problems that have been currently created by the current regime.
Mr. Moses,
yes.
How do you start something which you are not sure even you are going to create a solution? Because you are saying the team is sitting down to come up with a policy, meaning that you are not even sure of that manifesto.
No, okay, let me just say one thing. Like right now, Kenyans are crying about health.
Okay.
All right? If you solve the health crisis, you have solved the Kenyan problems. All right.
How do you solve that health crisis?
Yes.
How do you solve it?
By making systems that are working.
Is the system not working?
Right now the system is not working.
When last did you visit an hospital?
Yes, I visit the other day, just the other day. I was in the hospital and I was told that SHA can only cater for the inpatients.
Were you the person admitted or you went to see somebody?
No, I admitted someone.
And your SHA didn't work?
Yes. Okay.
Do you pay it first? Because you are telling us that you are...
Yes, I'm... Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm paying it.
Your last comment on this.
I think you are sent by NIS. All right. So, viewers, we ask you to always subscribe to this channel because what you are listening to, you cannot get it in any other channel apart from this channel that is Inside the Headlines.
Thank you, viewers.
Yes.
The opposition is no longer united, but their unity is very important for all Kenyans. We need to have an alternative government that is ideologically driven, not emotionally driven. Until the united opposition can show us that they are united and can produce a substantive flag bearer, that is when we can start talking Kenyan politics that will change the destiny of this country. Hope you enjoyed our episode. See you in the next episode. Thank you for coming, Mr. Moses.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry if I was personal.